All right, YouTube, let's get back to this content by request. So I'm going to go to the actual post and I'm going to break down some more my perspective on Isaiah 4:1, so on and so forth. And again, just like Charisma 808, check out his channel. See if you find anything interesting, subscribe to his channel. But I'm going to break down the whole post, the whole comment that he made, and answer these questions individually based on my perspective on why I use Isaiah 4:1, which go back and watch the first video. And y'all got to stop watching parts, bits, and pieces. Watch the whole video. So he says, content by request, question mark. Can you reintroduce your perspective on Isaiah 4:1 and how you see things going to in the future as it relates to the scripture? What he was talking about, the temple is not rebuilt yet, for one. But the thing you got to understand about the judgments of God is he get tired of you, he'll start giving bits and pieces of that judgment. I'm going to tell you something, man. A lot of people might not agree with what I'm finna say. But I believe the real content about this dating and relationship stuff, the real people on here that's not grifting, the Most High set this stuff in place, man. I've been on YouTube since 2008. And I wasn't thinking like this in 2008. Think of how many content creators that talk about this wasn't thinking like this in 2008. The Most High saw with social media, and you can say what you want. There's grifters in this stuff, but I think overall the Most High set this knowledge in place. Because y'all do realize that a lot of the origins of what we hear in this space in terms of dating and relationships came from people who read in scripture. It came from people who read the scriptures. It came from some people who understand the scriptures. But red pill, I keep hearing people, stop saying Andrew Tate is red pill. No, he's not. See, Andrew Tate, you ain't got nothing, man. Andrew Tate would not have been trafficking girls if he was red pill. People that's awake don't do that. That's Matrix. He wanted to talk about Matrix. That's what's Matrix. Transporting women for money? Doing anything for money is Matrix. The real no Matrix person will do what they got to do, and what they don't have, they don't have. They try to get it what they want to get, but they not going to do little weird stuff. Man, listen, I'm connected to the street. People can say what they want because I voted for Trump, all this other stuff. I got partners, boys I grew up with, guys I grew up with. Hey, if I said, man, forget this Bible stuff, man, I'm finna get back home. And I went over there, yeah, the people I don't know might try to come at me. But the people I do know is running stuff. I could go right back to my old hood if I wanted to. Post right up with certain guys that's related to my right-hand man or other people that I know and be right back to it. But you know why I ain't gonna do it? Because I'm no Matrix. It ain't that serious. So we're gonna break this down because I gotta get started, man. We getting a late start. YouTube don't be trying to pay me. They just want to pay other people. They owe me. I got money to collect from YouTube and from this company over here, back here. So the things going in future, what's going on is you got people being planted on both sides in the United States, Democrat and Republican. And the reason why they planting them on both sides is so that the agenda that they want will happen regardless. But they letting us let's make them feel like they got control over it. So we could slow it down by voting for people that don't want these things as fast. It's still gonna happen eventually. The hope is that it won't happen while we in here. That we can teach our future generation. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little selfish. Let them deal with that. Because I already know they're gonna just kill me. I know the outcome. Why would I want it? Like, why would y'all want this stuff to happen? I be hearing dudes that act like they want this stuff to happen. You ain't got no young kids, that's why. You think I'm a run? My kids can't run fast as me. You think I'm a run off and leave my kids? No, I'm gonna throw my kids a gun, be like, hey, listen, come here. Man, it was wonderful having y'all as kids. But we ain't going through no mark of the beast and none of that stuff. So let's just go. Let's just go for it. Talk. Too many of them, probably. So they gon' get the globalism that they look after. That dude in California, Gavin dude, is globalism. That's globalism. Look, okay, you don't believe it? Who did they appoint as the senator? Was that in California? Openly lesbian? They telling you, forget your traditional values. Because they got to get rid of the Constitution. They got to get rid of traditional values to bring in the mark of the beast, to get people to accept it. They already got cures to all this stuff, man. But they going to say, hey, listen, if you do this, we'll give you this. You're going to live forever. They're going to tell people that they're going to live forever. They might call it the God chip or something like that. And people going to be, wheelchair people going to be like, man, I just want to walk. I just want to be able to smash. They going to take it, and they don't know that you selling your soul. That's where we headed in the future. Now, where does Isaiah 4:1 play into this? The haughtiness of women. I tell y'all all the time, some of these women, they'll do anything. They get their kicks off just knowing you jagging off of them. They'll put their legs all the way over their head, spread it. You know how we get when we see them hoes? When we see them HOLESs, we go crazy. Like, regular open holes and open sores make me itch and stuff like that. But seeing that don't. But we ain't gonna keep score. Let's just keep going. We ain't gonna keep score. We gonna keep going. So, you know how YouTube get with people like moi. They be on the edge of their seat looking for strikes. So, he said, why does it say 7 women? 7 was just a symbolic number for practically all of them, completion. It was basically saying that all of these women, they're going to be vying for a couple guys. And here's the couple sides to this. From the prophetic standpoint, that's saying because of their haughtiness, because of their rebellion, because of their speech and actions against the Most High, he going to make the righteous, because remember, it mentions the righteous in Isaiah chapter 3 and 4. The righteous men, the men who understand, so on and so forth, they ain't going to want them. The righteous men, how are they symbolized today? The guys that's in this manosphere that understand how to deal with women now. So that's why we starting to see it now. You notice how, this is what I noticed. Being out here, I noticed that women pay a little more attention to you. Some of them try to play it off, but they pay a little more attention to you because they all watching this stuff. The majority of them. know about the red pill, know about what we say, what we believe in this space. So they be watching. What that's saying in our world today is all of the actions of the daughters of Zion, which symbolize the women in general, because he didn't create nobody to go to hell. Some people are from families, this, that, and the other, that wasn't the people of God, but he ain't keeping score. You can get in there. So he just summed up the whole world with the daughters of Zion. Every fully human woman is being talked about. So he said what was happening in the Bible surrounding that scripture. They were sinning. Just like now. In fact, now they sinning more than they were back then. There wasn't no OnlyFans back then. People wasn't going around with alphabet talking about, well, this is what I am. But then again, yes, they were. That's why he said that they put it on display. So I'll correct myself. He's correcting me in my mind. I can't beat him. They were doing what they're doing today. And that's putting their sin on display. They putting it on display. I'm this. Dr. BOA just posted a short of a woman that said her fantasy was for her man and a tranny to have sex. That's what they talking about. Also, when it said women will be their leaders. How's she gonna tell that man what to do? See, that's why some of these dudes can't take it. Y'all don't be knowing the whole story of why dudes be putting their hands on these women sometimes, man. Because I would definitely be tempted to put my hands on a woman if she came to me like, and I know a guy that one of the reasons he divorced his wife was she tried to get him to have sex with another man. She was the type they talking about. The person I'm talking, don't nobody, who wants her? So when they say 7 women, it's going to be because these guys ain't going to be wanting them. Like her. She tried to get, another incident happened. Her kid was locked out the house, right? Me being married to her stepdaughter's friends, I said, well, you can come in here and watch TV until your mama get off of work. Now, watch this. This is what I'm telling you. Look what was going through her mind, right? She was mad that I let her come in the house and watch TV so she wouldn't be outside and get kidnapped or something. She tried to spin it like I'm going to mess with a little kid. Nobody going to mess with no little kid. So she tried to spin it, right? But meanwhile, a couple months, years later, she trying to get her husband to have sex with another man, but who's keeping score? He moved right on from her. That's the type of stuff is why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. Why these guys is waking up and they don't want no parts of these women. These women be looking good, feet looking good, nice body. These dudes be like, man, I'm just gonna smash her a couple times, man. She kind of crazy, man. I ain't finna get with her. So, and a lot of them, they won't let you see how crazy they are at first. It's in there. Because if it's not in there, the marriage is going to be great, right? Not 10 years down the line, 15, 20, ain't nothing going to change, right? These women, they already be crazy, man. And if you think back, you'll be like, that explains that, that explains that, that explains that. And the smart ones, we learn and we deal with them as such. The little young buck wet behind the ears dudes, they come on here still pandering, trying to attack the space. So It says, what do you think will happen when all this feminist stuff falls flat? They're going to have two choices. Either they're going to have to go back to what they were created to do in the first place, which some of them will. Guys still ain't going to want to deal with them because you want to do good now, but where was that energy at 50 bodies ago? God, that's how guys going to be thinking. Some of them might. They come clean, tell the truth. Some of them might give them a chance. But most of them, they're going to come up shiggity short. So he said, is winter coming for the modern woman? Has it already come? You know how when it snows, it don't snow everywhere? But the Most High can make it snow anywhere he wants. This is why it's already come for some. To answer your question, it's going to come for others in the future. And it's going to keep coming until they realize what they need to do to maybe, just maybe, make it better for themselves. But the damage is done with a lot of them. They say Damian Lillard, Coach Greg, making a video right now about how Dame is divorcing his wife. Y'all notice his wife wasn't there. I noticed how he was acting. I could tell. I've been married a long time. He got into it with her. They get into it a lot because that's what happens sometimes when you with a woman for a long time. Things don't get better. They get worse. He tired of her. He probably like, you made me look bad. You wasn't even there. And she probably was saying her disrespectful content or comments. He probably like, I tell you what, we're done. Done. That's it. That's all, y'all. That's it. That's all. I hope that answers your questions. Feel free, the rest of you, to I'm stuttering. Present your content by request. This is the All Subjects channel, so I'm going to tackle it no matter what it is. Thanks for watching.